Hello teachers, welcome back in another video with a new question. So today Mr. Teacher is asking me कि हम सबकी क्लास में बहुत different types of learners होते हैं. तो जो effective learners होते हैं, जो successful learners होते हैं, वो कैसे दिखते हैं और teachers कैसे पहचाने उनको? Okay, one. And second, हम उनका use कैसे कर सकते हैं? Okay, so let's deal with both the questions and let's start. So जो effective learners होते हैं class में, okay, they are learners who are independent learners, okay. Whatever you tell them, okay, you tell them a little bit of it, but they will take out the whole thing, okay. वो पूरा निकालेंगे, अपने हिसाब से learn करेंगे और वो पहले से prepared होके आएंगे class के अंदर. Number one. Number two is that they are opportunists. You give them the opportunity of speaking something, planning something, making a project, raising their hand for questions. They will do it in the first go. They will not wait for people to tell them कि हाँ तुम बताओ, तुम बताओ. They will always be the first person to raise their hands. Opportunists, okay. The next is they are ready to take risks. नहीं भी आता होगा तो वो हाथ उठाएंगे, okay. So they are people who just want to engage themselves, okay, just like successful blueprint है ये, जो भी उनके traits है वो blueprint है successful people का, okay. The next one is they form patterns very easily. अगर आपने एक pattern उन्हें सिखाया है या एक question सिखाया है, वो easily उसको pattern में convert करके apply करेंगे knowledge को बहुत easily, okay. So they are very good in making guesses also. If you're teaching something and they use their contextual knowledge, they will be predictive, they will infer things and वो quickly conclusion पे पहुंच जाएंगे, right? So these are things by which you can identify कि कौन सा learner effective है मेरी classroom के अंदर, okay? At that point of time. Now, having said that, सारे बच्चों के अंदर capability होती है learn करने की. I am not telling you कि ये बच्चा दूसरे बच्चों से better है. But I'm telling you that that point of time, वो ये qualities display कर रहे हैं, that they are 100% into the learning. Okay. Ideally, a classroom has to be a place where maximum 80 or more percentage of the kids should be in a learning zone. Okay, at all point of time. But unfortunately, this doesn't happen in every classroom, right? So, हमारा aim as teacher क्या है कि हम इन effective learners को किस तरीके से use करें classroom के अंदर for improving the overall mastery, okay, or inspiring other kids also. So let's start. What are the ways in which you can use these learners in the class ताकि दूसरे बच्चे inspire हो and आपका काम as a teacher easy हो. Okay. So let's take the first one. The first one, which normally teachers also do, pair these with other kids who need support, right? So making buddies to build each other. Okay. So maybe you have a set of kids and you try to identify their, strengths and pair them up. For example, अगर एक इफेक्टिव लर्नर है और उसके साथ एक दूसरा इफेक्टिव लर्नर है, दो डिफरेंट स्किल्स हैं उन दोनों की लर्न करने की, तो आप उन दोनों को पेयर अप कर सकते हो. ओके, एक किसी को वैल्यू सिखा सकता है, इंस्पायर कर सकता है, एक किसी को एकेडमिक्स सिखा सकता है. ओके, सो ट्राई टू pair them up and tell them that you are buddies because you are building each other. Okay, so this is the first one. Make pairs and make pairs which support and build each other. Number two, create groups of learnings where that person who is an effective learner can guide others in doing the tasks easily and effectively. So effective learners will also follow the steps of your classroom. Always remember, जो effective learners होते हैं वो rules भी 100% follow करते हैं classroom के. Okay, so you can use them as people to take charge of following the rules of the class, right? So you use them in your group. The next one is you can use your effective learners in station learning. हम लोग बहुत बार station learning setup करते हैं. अगर आपको नहीं पता station learning, तो आप एक comment करो, मैं एक वीडियो बनाऊंगी station learning के ऊपर. But in a brief, I'll tell you, station learning मतलब किसी एक ही objective को जब हम पढ़ाते हैं, उसके लिए हम different stations को setup कर देते हैं classroom में, ठीक है? For example, if I taught a story, in that story, I will set up 5 different things on 5 different stations, like what are the main characters of the story? Second, can you sequence the events of the story? Third, can you predict what will happen next? ऐसे करके मैं different reading strategies पे 5 stations का setup कर दूँ. Okay. एंड उन स्टेशंस पे हम लोग मूव करते रहेंगे बच्चों को. We'll give them like 10 minutes and they will keep on moving in the stations and they will try to do that. So basically in one story, what I've done is I'm trying to cater to different needs of the classroom at the same time. Okay. So in these stations, your learners, the effective learners, can be the ones who are the station masters and they are directing kids on what to do. Okay. Always focus when we give them a lot of power, we give the power to effective learners. बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि वो थोड़े से ओवरपावर्ड फील करते हैं अपने आप को और दूसरों को इंफीरियर मानने लगते हैं. तो वो हमको उन्हें क्लैरिफाई करना है दैट यू आर देयर टू बिल्ड अदर्स एंड यू हैव टू डू इट विद अ लॉट ऑफ लव. ओके, जो भी आप बोलो उसे बहुत प्यार से बोलो सो दैट द अदर पर्सन डजंट फील बैड. Only this thing we need to incorporate and they will be good to go. Okay, you can give them a quick skit kind of a thing जहाँ पे वो बता रहे हैं जब आप disagree करो सामने वाले की बात से तो आप इस तरीके से इसको बोलो. They will be able to master that, right? The next one is you can engage them to teach smaller groups. Okay, so when you are teaching an objective, okay, and the learner has already finished that objective, they know it very good, very well. What they can do is you can give them 2-3 learners who need support in that area and they can go and sit at the backside of the class. Okay, and the learner can share his or her learning with those students. So when you teach, you become better at it. Okay, you learn more while you teach. We follow this principle and that's why that effective learner will be able to gain more expertise on that topic once they start teaching it to the kids, right? So these are the ways where you can use your effective learners to create them into leaders and use their learnings, use their masteries to overall, improve the experience in the classroom. So that's it for today. I hope Mr. Teacher got his answer and you as well. So if you also use and engage your learners, the effective learners in some way, be sure to, comment below so that I also learn from you people and we both also become buddies to build each other. Thank you so much for stopping by, watching this video, spending your time with me. If you like the video, definitely hit the subscribe button. And if you are loving my videos, then definitely drop a message and let me know. That's all for today. Thank you so much and bye-bye and take care.